Hey everybody, this is Spencer. Welcome back to IFTA's YouTube channel. Today we're going to talk about becoming a certified personal trainer. Have you ever thought about becoming a fitness trainer but you just weren't too sure where to start? There can be a list of endless questions. From how much money should I invest, what education do I need, and what experience should I get? These are all questions that I asked myself before getting my group fitness certification just a couple years ago. And I can for sure tell you it is much easier than this whole process lets on. Today, I'm going to walk you through how to become a certified fitness professional and how to do it through IFTA. Okay, so before we jump into the next section, I want you to take just a couple seconds and think about what type of fitness trainer are you hoping to become? Do you want to become a personal trainer, a group fitness trainer? Do you want to specialize in something like cycling or Pilates? There are so many options out there. So just take a couple seconds, think about that. Now, why do you want to become a fitness professional? One of the top reasons anybody should jump into this industry is because it's projected to grow by 14% within the next 7 years by 2030. That is some insane growth, and it's only going to catapult your career if you start today. A couple other reasons are first and foremost, you're going to be able to help people directly and see them reach their goals. Those who work with a trainer are 9 times more likely to reach their goals and 6 times more likely to continue with that program even after you've done all your work, or maybe you're just not continuing with them. Those are really good statistics as well. So, not only is there growth, but there's also proof that you have a lasting impact in people's lives. Being a fitness trainer also means having a very flexible schedule. Your schedule is built essentially on your availability and when you schedule your clients. So that's really nice if you need that flexibility in your life and you aren't the type of person to work a 9 to 5. This next reason why to become a fitness professional is so important, and it's probably the number one reason why people join this field, and that's passion. People want to turn their passion into a career. They want to make work fun. 50% of people who are in this field say their work isn't stressful. So not only do you get to go to work and do what you love, but you get to do it without the worry of stress. And one final option why this job is so advantageous are the continuing education opportunities out there. Whether you're trying to earn another certification or just renew your current certification, there are so many CEC options, continuing education credits. They can be seminars, articles, videos, workshops. It goes on and on. At IFTA, we have so many CEC options. We have 1 CEC articles, 3 CEC videos, and 4 CEC certifications. And coming soon are 2 CEC options, which is going to have to do with soft skills. So, with all that said and done, there's a lot of options for professional growth, personal growth, and to turn your passion into a career. All right, so we went over all the reasons why it is so awesome to become a fitness professional. Now, you're probably wondering, what am I actually going to be doing? Well, this depends if you're looking to become a group fitness trainer, which a lot of those classes fall into, like Pilates and cycling and yoga, or if you're becoming a personal trainer. So, as a group fitness trainer, you're going to be leading a class size right around 6 to 15 individuals, but that could totally range even up to 40 people if you're working in a big box gym. You're going to help create community because you're going to have that lasting impact at each and every class. Let's say you coach the 6 a.m. class. Well, those same people are going to keep showing up and you're going to keep motivating them, encouraging them, and building that relationship with them. And they're going to start to rely on one another as well. You're also going to be able to demonstrate the exercises. This is a vital part of your position because you're the one who knows the exercises, you're the one who knows modifications, and you're going to be able to showcase what that move looks like properly and safely to effectively target those muscle groups. And this totally depends on the type of class, but you may be able to program your own classes. For example, if you're teaching cycle, you have the option to format how your class is structured, what you're incorporating. But if you teach a class like F45 or Orange Theory, for example, those are going to be given to you. So you simply memorize those exercises and you have prepared modifications to give to your people in your class. So, on to personal training now. Think of this as a step above group fitness training. There's a little bit more liability associated with it, and you are working one on one with an individual. You're able to complete multiple assessments on this person, and that's going to help you build a program. So, programming is a vital part of your position as a personal trainer. And the different assessments that you'll conduct include functional movement screens, postural assessments, cardiovascular, muscular, and girth assessments. There are numerous options out there to effectively build a program that can help you reach the goals of your clients. And that's another part of your job, are creating SMART goals. This is a pretty industry standard type of goal setting, and it just helps make sure that that goal is specific and measurable, it's time bound, and is really going to be achievable. Do note though that if you want to become a group fitness trainer, but you're already a personal trainer and vice versa, you can totally do that. A lot of people have both credentials. And for me, as an example, right now I have my group fitness certification, but soon I'm going to go for my personal training certification. So I'll have both and I'll be able to perform in both disciplines. Another note is that personal training certifications are typically a little bit more expensive than group fitness certifications due to the liability and the more in depth type of job this is. So just make note of that if you're teetering between both of them. Now it's time to look at the qualifications you need to become a fitness trainer. And it's not as overwhelming as you think it is. Number one is passion. And I already talked about passion. It's one of the number one reasons why people enter into this field. They want to make their job fun, exciting, and something that has zeal right behind it. Well, if you don't have passion, there's no way you can be enthusiastic about fitness for others who are looking towards you for it to be fun. So lead with passion and just have fun in your job. Next to passion is willingness to learn. While we may think that we know a lot or know everything entering into this field because of our past experience, we do not, unfortunately. I thought this way as well, but come that first class that you teach solo, you are going to be hit with something that you're like, what the heck? I never came across this in my own experience. But that's okay. That's how you learn. You just have to be open to new questions and new situations. And also, don't be afraid to reach out and, ask for answers. Be that support that your individuals in your class need when they have questions. But if you truly don't know an answer, don't be afraid to reach out. And as another industry standard, you will need a CPR. This is across all boards, American Red Cross or another big name. This is just another liability thing, and they're not too bad to get either. All right, and a couple more things for these qualifications. You will most likely have a practical, and this can look like being hands on or online. At IFTA, we still offer hands on practicals. We're still one of the only companies to do this because we're small enough and we're close to knit enough. We'll come to you if you have enough interest in a practical. And all that is direct hands-on experience of you teaching that class, learning different cueing and motivation phrases. That way you're better prepared to lead your class with actual people around you. But there are virtual practicals. IFTA still offers those as well. Those are going to be videos or maybe articles, essays that you can read, study, and apply to your own work. Then after that practical, you're most likely going to have a final exam that's comprehensive, helping you just, you know, apply all the knowledge you learned on a test format. And then you will be certified. And what that certification is saying is, hey, I know my stuff. I know exercise science. I know how to program. I know how to cue. I have that baseline level knowledge and I am ready to teach a class. I am ready to work with others and help them reach their goals, help them feel excited to work out and to be healthy and to incorporate fitness into their everyday life. Another question you may have is, why do certifications matter? Well, first and foremost, it increases your professional credibility. There is much liability in this industry, whether you're a group fitness trainer or a personal trainer. So, having that certification proves that you know the information that you're going to apply and you're ready to work with other individuals beyond yourself while staying inside your scope of practice. On top of professional credibility comes client confidence. If you know your stuff and you are proficient in it, you are confident in it, well, your clients are going to have more trust and more confidence in you. And then generally, it's going to be an employer requirement, of course, just like CPR, just one of those things you have to practice. Also, note that the liability associated with this comes insurances to cover that. So there's general liability insurance and professional liability insurance. General liability insurance is what it sounds like in the name, that general overall accident that happens, that slip and fall. Maybe a client trips over a weight and it's not your fault, essentially. Well, this type of insurance is going to cover those legal costs. But professional liability insurance, on the other hand, is going to cover those claims that it is your fault this person got hurt, such as how hard you were pushing them or the class design. So, I've just talked a lot about why to become certified, why it's important, all of that stuff. But why become certified with IFTA? I mean, there are so many big companies out there, small companies. Why choose us? Well, I'm going to tell you why. First and foremost, IFTA is still a small business. We're based in Raleigh, North Carolina. We have a close knit team, yet we can still reach everybody across the United States because of our amazing team of master trainers. We even have a team over in Singapore, which means we have worldwide connections. We are recognized through the SAM program of the US federal government. So you know you're getting high quality certifications at an affordable price tag. We don't believe about taking your money. We believe that you can become proficient in what you love without breaking your bank. For our primary certifications, those are $249, and our specialty certifications are $199. All our certifications are self-paced and online. From the date of purchase, you have 60 days to complete your certification, but that can be done all in one day. That can be done broken up across 2 months. It is totally up to you. And you have the option to do it totally virtual, unless you still want to get that hands-on live practical experience where we can come to a gym close to you, work with you and a few others who are getting the same certification, and you essentially have the ability to teach your first class right then and there and learn from trainers who have been performing that format for years. Another amazing thing about IFTA is that you can start with one certification and honestly get all 13 of them if you want. Besides our two primary certifications, group fitness and personal training, we have 11 other specialty certifications, from becoming a nutrition coach, becoming a yoga instructor, which does differ from the Yoga Alliance, but you do gain a base level knowledge of yoga, indoor cycling, and Pilates, from mat Pilates to IFTA's own Booty Sculpt, which is a power Pilates. So there are so many options that we offer, and we're continuing to grow, soon coming with a reformer certification. We're only growing from here, providing you with the best quality information and content at an affordable price. Through IFTA, we have a few standard areas that you will learn. First off is exercise science and anatomy, physiology, a little bit of nutrition sprinkled in there. You will have the same quizzes for any certification you take just because this baseline level of exercise science is so foundational. You'll also learn programming, coaching cues, proper client communication, definitely where those soft skills come in, safety cues, motivational cues, and phrases, in addition to nutrition sprinkled in there, but definitely for the nutrition coach, nutrition will be forefront. It's also nice to know what that certification process looks like or that timeline. So, first off, you are going to choose what certification you want to go for. Of course, you're going to enroll in that course. Then, once you enroll, you're going to have access to a personalized dashboard, which is going to include all your study material from workbooks, videos, textbooks, and that's where all your quizzes are going to be as well. Just like I said earlier, you have the same for exercise science, anatomy, physiology quizzes that you'll take for every certification. So those will be there. And then you'll see options for a practical and final exam as well. But before we get to the final exam and practical, you'll have to study all your material, work through your workbook and textbook. Then you'll have the option for an in-person or virtual practical. Then you'll be able to take your final exam and you are certified ready to work. So that's what the process looks like, and you have 60 days from the date of purchase to finish all that. But it's very doable, and you have the option to do it at your own pace. Once you're certified, it's time to go out into the world and work. But where do you even look for jobs? Well, commercial gyms are just one of the options. About 55% of fitness trainers work in a commercial big box gym like Lifetime, Anytime Fitness, Crunch Fitness, EOS, and all those that I just listed are recognized by IFTA and they recognize IFTA certifications. So if you're going with IFTA, definitely look into those gyms and many more listed on the website. Corporate wellness is another avenue that encompasses about 35% of the fitness trainer jobs out there, but a staggering amount of trainers work in online fitness from YouTube to apps. Over 70% of those who have a certification go the online route. And you can work in a gym and also do online. So there's much flexibility there. But maybe you want to work in community wellness, or you want to work in a boutique gym or a small business gym, or you want to go out on your own and build your own clientele there. Those are all options for you after you become certified. Becoming a fitness trainer doesn't happen overnight, but it is much more attainable than you may think. And hopefully, with all this information that I shared, you believe that as well. You have the opportunity to enter into a field where you can help people's lives while creating a rewarding career of your own. And this all starts with the right education, dedication, and certification. If you're ready to take your first step today, come on down to IFTA and we will help you get the best quality certification at an affordable price. And we're always here to help you, to answer your questions, and to make sure you feel confident and secure in this process of becoming a fitness trainer. Thank you so much for watching today's video. I hope I was able to provide lots of information to guide you on your fitness certification journey. Definitely subscribe and like this video. Share it with others if you are interested in more fitness content, learning about IFTA, or if you know somebody else who needs this information as well. Share it with others. Check out IFTA's website, link down below to explore all the certifications that we offer, and our information will be down below if you have any questions.